Stop it! Don't come any closer!
Please try not to move. The more you force yourself, the more you'll injure your precious muscles.
No! Stop!
Oh my god. Guys, please, get a room! We are in a room, but like, oh my god, can I leave for this? Oh, doctor, what are you doing?
Come in, it's unlocked. Good afternoon. You must be the new intern, right? I'm the duty doctor, but feel free to refer to me as Takaki. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Oh, it's a pleasure to meet you too, doctor. How are you doing today?
I'll be the one in charge of your tutelage while you're with us, so I hope you'll find my guidance useful. Please, there's no need to stand. Take a seat.
Sure.
I hope this won't offend you to mention, but you're looking awfully stiff. I think I've seen livelier expressions on corpses. You must be terribly nervous, huh?
Oh my god, you have no idea, doctor. I'm so nervous being in your presence.
Understandable, with it being your first day here and all. But please try to remember that trainees are still a part of the team. Don't forget to smile when you're facing patients, even if you have to feign it.
I mean, hey, I'm really good at smiling. Well, I'm feigning it. Wait, what? I'm good at smiling, doc. Do I really look that bad?
Sorry. I didn't mean to cause you concern. You'll be absolutely fine, trust me. I'll be sure to teach you everything you need to know. So please, relax a little.
I mean, I'm very relaxed with you here, doc.
All right. I suppose I should explain some of what you'll be doing then.
Okay. Okay. A little later.
Well, that's the gist of it anyway. I could go into further detail, but...
Further detail? I can hardly remember the stuff you just said! I can't at all! I'm pretty sure I had a time skip!
There's no need to look so alarmed. Sure, it might all be a bit confusing at first, but you'll get used to it little by little. Don't worry, okay? I'm not going to throw you in at the deep end.
I mean, hey, if you want to throw me into the deep end, I don't mind. I mean, heck, I want to see all that you can offer, doc.
Now, don't panic, but it's time for me to begin my rounds. So I want you to shadow me and start by greeting each of the patients.
Sure thing.
Oh, and before I forget, here's your name tag. Shall we get going then?
Sure. I guess I'm not writing my name for this. Well, no need for it. I'm just like...
Right, so I'll hand you this. It's only the patient's chart, nothing too complicated. I'll be in charge of the medical examination. So if you could fill in the values for me, that would be fantastic.
Sure thing. I'll be as helpful as I can.
Actually, I just realized I forgot something from my office. If you'll excuse me, I won't be a moment. Please hang tight and I'll be back before you know it.
Alright, I'll just chill right here. Oh my god, it's another time skip! I appreciate it though.
My apologies for making you wait. I wouldn't want to be without this.
What is that?
Oh, it's a communication system for medical use. Kind of like a pager, I suppose. Everyone here has one.
Well, I got one too.
You're not supposed to use your personal mobile when you're on duty here at the hospital, so we keep in contact with fellow staff members using this.
Alright, fair enough.
Don't worry. You'll have your very own one soon enough. It's being taken care of as we speak.
Oh, sweet! So now I can send you raunchy, pager messages, while I'm on duty.
I should remind you to have it with you at all times, but I haven't exactly set the greatest example on that front. Anyway, let's get down to business.
I gotta say, though, Takaki is so freaking cute. I love him. I freaking love Takaki. Later that day.
And if I'm not mistaken, we only have one more visit to make, which should be right around... of course, it's that room.
Ah, you mean the room of my other love interest.
Say, aren't you tired from all that walking? I know we've been on our feet for a while now, so I really wouldn't mind one bit if you'd like to take a break. I can deal with this one myself.
It's okay, actually. I'm pretty healthy, so this is manageable.
I mean, I don't doubt your fitness, but it's a lot to take on your first day. I wouldn't want you to push yourself too hard is all.
Nah, don't worry about it. Now, bring him here, doctor.
Enthusiasm is fine until you accidentally overdo it. If you overwork now, you might impair yourself later.
Honestly, I'll be alright.
You would say that. You're too keen for your own good.
Oh, you don't
Listen,
know that.
I really didn't want to have to spell it out for you. But it seems as though I have no choice, you being so persistent and all.
Ah, come on. How bad could it be? Lay it on me, doctor.
I'm sorry to be so blunt about it. But from now on, I want you to stay well away from this particular room, okay?
That just
You're
makes
free
me...
to visit all the others we've been to together. But this one is strictly off limits.
That just makes me want to, like, visit it more. Are you hiding something from me, doctor? Is there a lover in there I should know about? But...
Nope, no buts. You won't get into any trouble for leaving out one room. If anyone asks, just tell them I said so. Under no circumstances should you even come close to this room.
Doctor...
Trust me, it's better for both of us that way.
Doctor, what have you been doing in that room? Why, though?
Is it really important? You shouldn't have to ask, that's...
Ahem. Is there something wrong with my room, Doctor?
Oh, hey there, Sakai.
Sakai!
Surprised to see me out here? You were far later than usual today, so I was simply wondering where you'd gotten to. I thought to myself, if he can't come to me, I'll just have to go find him. I know how busy you doctors get, after all.
Why are you blushing at that thought, my dude?
Is that so?
Anyhow, I couldn't help but overhear you telling your lovely assistant here to steer clear of my room. Care to explain exactly what you meant by that before I start to take it personally?
No need to worry about it, Sakai. I appreciate Doc here. Just, well, he just wants to have you all to himself. I mean, hell, you are one lovely, lovely man.
You must be mistaken. I have no issue whatsoever with...
Come now, Doctor. I'm well aware you find my company less than tolerable. Is that the only reason you warned them away? Or are you worried your cute new intern might fall for the charms of a loaded badass like me over someone like you?
I mean, well, yeah, I mean, like, doctors don't really get paid that much these days. I mean, as much as we want to believe so, they ain't paid enough to deal with the sort of things they deal with.
Nonsense! If you're going to insist on spouting drivel in an attempt to rile me, can you at least do so while I examine you? We're late enough as it is. You, come in with us too, please.
Okay. I thought you didn't want me, like, interrupting your lover's spat, but okay, I'll come. Is he heading inside or waiting for me to go first? I didn't really want to have to squeeze past, but I guess I have no choice.
Huh. You...
Yeah? What about me? Me?
Don't worry about it. It's nothing.
Okay. Weirdo? What was that about?
So how are you feeling today?
Honestly, not much different. In fact, I don't really see the point in you coming to check on me every single day. It's kind of a pain in the ass.
Oh, and you know a lot about having a pain in your ass, don't you, Sakai? I am being awful here. God, there's no way I could make it as a doctor.
Yes, well, you're a patient here for a reason. You were supposedly hospitalized for something serious, so it's part of my job to ensure you're examined regularly.
And thoroughly.
Listen, you're not the one who will get an earful from the head nurse if anything goes unnoticed.
That's not my problem. You know, you don't actually have to examine me to be able to write up a report. Imagine how much faster it would be to just come up with some random stuff to fill in the gaps. From where I'm sitting, that's the ideal solution for both of us. I don't have to put up with you bothering me, and you reap the convenience of not having to check on yet another patient.
He's got a point there, Doc.
I can't do that.
Aww.
Can't or won't. I see how it is. You're the type to just play it safe and stick to the rules. Folks like you must have it so hard.
Thanks, but I don't need to hear that from the likes of you.
And what's that supposed to mean?
Do I honestly need to say it out loud? I don't want sympathy from someone getting paid for being hospitalized. Some of us aren't fortunate enough to earn an income sitting around doing nothing.
Wait, for real? Wait, how? How? What do you even do?
Oh, Are you picking a fight with me, Doctor?
Not at all. I can only apologize if it came across that way.
Mm-hmm. Sure. So why are you glaring at me like that, huh? You look like an idiot when you try to act tough, by the way. It doesn't suit you in the slightest. You must think I'm seriously dense. Luckily for you, I've taken a shine to your special brand of stupidity. I've decided that from now on, you...
He what?
Okay, I think we should be heading back soon, right? There's
Doc-
still a fair bit I need to explain to you about the work we have ahead of us. We can't afford to stand here all day chatting with patients.
Doctor, is there something you need to tell me about you and Sakai here? Like, it's starting to sound like you both have a very interesting relationship going on here. I mean, like, it's beginning to sound like he's prepositioning you for something we both know you're very well capable of. What are you hiding here, Doctor? Well, that was awkward.
What's your problem? You'll make your intern anxious if you keep acting so agitated.
Yeah, Doc, like, come on, like, I mean, I'm not gonna shame you for being a bottom here.
What? I'm not agitated. You don't know what you're talking about.
Pen.
A pen?
Huh?
You put your pen upside down in your pocket just now. Are you sure you're all right, Doc?
Fine, thank you.
So, who are they?
I wonder if they realize I can still hear them out here.
That is none of your business. Come on, it's time to leave.
Okay. All right.
I'm only messing with you, Doctor. It's pretty obvious they're your new intern. Just arrived this morning, isn't that right? Oh, don't pull that face. It's not like I never leave my room, you know. And besides, the nurses can't exactly keep their mouths shut either. They
Hey,
sure
yo.
do love to gossip when there's fresh meat on the team.
Did you have to whisper that? My guy! My guy!
Then why did you even ask,
Well, that's your
Shouldn't you
pager.
answer that, Doc?
Let me guess, a little later.
God, why now of all times?
Okay.
Yes? Well, if it's regarding that, you're better off asking Dr. Matsushita. Huh? He's in the middle of surgery. Really? Right now? But I'm busy. All right. I said okay. Yes. I understand.
Oh, what's wrong? Is it urgent? By all means, Doctor, don't let me keep you.
It doesn't concern you. Since your examination is over, I'll be taking my intern back now.
Okay.
Hang on a minute, Doc. I was hoping to have the opportunity to speak with them some more. Could you be so kind as to leave them with me for a while?
Oh, I'm sure you would, but unlike you, we're busy. I'd appreciate it if you could stop delaying us with your pointless requests.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's technically only you that's busy, right? They only just started working here, so they can't possibly have the same workload to deal with already. And that call sounded like it was specifically requesting you, and only you, Doctor.
You really are a tedious, petty little man.
Also, like, oddly seductive.
I'm sorry, did you say something?
I did not. I fear you must be experiencing some sort of auditory hallucination.
Oh my god.
It's possible the functioning of your ears is impaired in some capacity. So I suppose I should recommend we schedule another examination just as a precaution. Although...
Doc, you're starting to sound like you really like examining this man.
No, no thank you.
I know that these two are supposed to be the objects of my affection and I'm supposed to be an object of their affection, but I'm starting to like ship them together.
Are you certain? I'm only looking out for your well-being as my dear patient. But if you insist, I'll leave you alone for now. We should get going before we get scolded for our tardiness. Come with me.
All right.
Hey now.
That was oddly soft of you. Was I just slammed into the wall again?
Oh, that pesky doctor. Well, no matter. He can't watch over them forever. I'm sure I'll have the opportunity to see them alone some other time.
Well, we'll just have to find out. The next day. Yes.
Come in.
Oh, it's Sakai. Sorry for intruding. It's my turn to check on you today.
Huh? Oh, you don't need to apologize. It's no problem at all. But, you do realize I'm completely healthy, right?
What do you mean?
Ah, so no one filled you in. I'm surprised you haven't heard a rumor, though. It's not like I need to hide it or anything. You know what? I might as well just tell you myself, since you're here. So, I'm stuck here playing hospital patient, but I'm not actually sick. In fact, it's the opposite. I'm perfectly healthy. Well, perfectly might be a bit of a stretch, but my physical condition is decent enough, and all my insides are functioning normally. No damage or what have you.
Well, I still feel like I should perform a prostate exam. I mean, just to be sure. I mean, heck, a man your age, I mean, it's something you should be worrying about. So if you won't mind just bending over. Oh, no. Oh, no.
If you want to know more, you only have to ask. I have no problem whatsoever giving you all the gritty little details. But...
Hey, I am the doctor here. I will be getting all the details myself through thorough examination. It's alright. It's honestly none of my business, really. I'm just here to learn.
Is that so? Well, I'm sure curiosity will get the better of you eventually. Then you'll be back here, begging me to tell you. And believe me, I'll be looking forward to it.
Well, I'm not gonna be holding my breath. I better get going.
Aw, leaving so soon? Stay a moment longer. There's something important I want to ask you.
Oh, are you considering the prostate exam? The prostate exam? No. What is it?
Did you go to Vizoku College?
Yeah?
I knew it! There's no way I could ever forget you. You're the only one who ever had the guts to complain to my face.
Wait, are you my headmaster or something? I have no idea what you're talking about.
You can't seriously tell me you don't remember.
No.
6 years ago at the cafeteria? Jeez, I knew you were never the sharpest, but surely you remember something.
Oh, right, like that weird, like cook at the other side of the weird cook at the cafeteria, right. Wait.
So it's finally coming back to you, huh? I never could have imagined that the thorn in my side from that day would become a doctor.
Were you the janitor? I'm no idea. Like, who are you?
You have to admit, though, the fact that we met here again like this must mean we have some kind of connection. This is destiny at work.
Or some author's weirdly specific fantasy, but hey, who am I to judge?
My own personal doctor, huh? Nah, that doesn't sound sexy at all. No, I've got it. I want you to become my exclusive nurse, okay? That's got a much better ring to it.
Okay. Do you still want the prostate exam? That's not why I'm here.
Huh? Am I supposed to care about your opinion? I've made my decision, and what I say goes. From now on, it's your duty to make my orders your top priority. Got it?
I'm not paid enough for this. I'm not agreeing to that. Just an intern. Supposed to shadow the doctor, not shack up with patients.
Who do you think you're talking to? I'd watch that tone if I were you. I wouldn't want that pretty little mouth of yours to get you into trouble.
I mean, this pretty little mouth of mine has got into much more than just trouble, if you get my drift.
Today's your first day, so I suppose I'll let you off. Just try to keep in mind that I'm not the sort of person you say no to. Unless you want to regret it someday, that is.
Aw, come on. You're telling me you ain't into brats, my dude? You seem like you're really into them. I mean, heck, you into cocky, like, come on, we could smell the tension a mile away.
Okay. But don't worry. Since you're new, it means there's still plenty of time for you to learn. I'll be sure to take it slowly and teach you all sorts of things.
Hey, yo! Okay! Wait, seriously, so was he the guy serving my food? Like, was he the janitor? Was he the cook? Like, who was he? It's only me. I'm coming in.
Oh, you're here already? Huh, I'm impressed. You're faster than usual. Couldn't wait to see me today, hmm?
Well, we still have that prostate exam, scheduled, and you keep pulling it off. I mean, heck, I'm starting to think you don't want this.
I'm kidding, of course. Having said that, I'd like for you to come around this sort of time every day, if possible.
Okay. Why? Was there something you needed?
Oh no, nothing like that. Although, if you're offering to provide an additional service, I'd happily take you up on it.
I mean, maybe. Maybe. I ain't gonna say no to that, but you know what? You ain't paying me enough for that. Like what?
It kind of spoils it if I have to ask. What do you think? My meal, silly. That's what you came to deliver, isn't it? And what do you normally do with food?
Do you want me to feed you? I hope this isn't going to turn out to be one of those weird kinky things that only rich people know about. Wait. I am not going to be a serving plate. No.
Honestly, do I have to spell it out for you? I'm telling you to feed me.
I mean, sure, like, get on your knees. I'm out.
Wait, don't leave already. Just hear me out, okay? There really is something I need to ask you, so sit down for a second, will you?
I've got a lot of other patients who aren't flirting as hard with me, like, who aren't playing this hot and cold sort of BS with me, so, like, maybe not. Why? What is it?
Just sit down.
Okay, fine. Sitting down immediately, so there's no need to bite my head off.
Right. Well, firstly, I want to drink some of my soup. I'm starving.
Okay. Then, drink the soup.
Huh? What's wrong? Is it really that hard to understand? I said I wanted to drink my miso soup.
What, do you want me to mouth feed it to you? Because I'm gonna have to tell you, I didn't have the time to brush my teeth, like being an intern doctor and all. I didn't even get home last night. That's how packed my schedule is.
See, this is serious business right here. I wasn't kidding when I said I wanted you to feed me. I genuinely need you.
Did you have to whisper that in my ear? What is actually up with this dude?
Hey, wait! I already told you, you're supposed to be my exclusive nurse. Heck, I'd keep you locked up in this room with me all day if I could, but I'm trying my best to restrain myself. The least you could do is appreciate how hard this is for me.
I'll show you hard! Excuse me! I'm sorry, but I have other patients to attend to. Ones who actually need my help.
Are you trying to antagonize me on purpose? You know, the more you oppose me, the more enticing I find you.
I'm saying, but like, half of me is thinking hot, the other half is like, brother,
I should have known you'd be here. I thought you might have been on another one of your walking tours of the hospital again.
Oh, Takaki.
And of course, he arrives now, right as we were getting to the good part. Oh my, doctor. You look dreadful as always today. Are you sure you're not working too much? If you don't slow down, you might make yourself sick.
And you look as healthy as ever. Ah, that's right. Can I interest you in making a blood donation? I overheard earlier that our type B stocks are dwindling again. If I remember correctly, your blood is type B, isn't it, Sakai?
Oh, hey. Wait, is this one of those Japanese things where, like, their personality is based on their blood type? Because, goddamn, what does it say? I'm like, B positive as well.
Since you're so virile, I imagine you might like to bestow the benefit of your vitality to others here at the hospital. If it makes any difference, you could look at it as a way to thank us for our diligence in taking care of you. It's the least you could do. I don't have anything in particular to attend to later this afternoon if you're willing to make a donation. In fact, I'd be more than happy to personally attend to you.
Like, as hard as Sakae was like flirting with me, it's not as intense as how Takaki and Sakae are like going at it with each other. Like, holy hell.
Thanks for the offer, but I'd really rather not.
What?
Is that so? Such a pity. Ah, and you haven't even eaten all your food. It would be a shame to see it go to waste. Just because you're killing time here doesn't mean you should neglect a proper diet.
I know. I was actually about to have them feed me when you barged in all of a sudden. Isn't that right?
Huh? Please, tell me you're not serious.
Why aren't you answering? I already warned you once. You're supposed...
You're not paying me enough for this!
Sakai, enough with your sick jokes. Did your mother never teach you not to lie? If you keep on making a fuss, I'll sew that big mouth of yours shut.
Oh yeah? And how exactly do you plan on doing that, huh, Doc? Last time I checked, you're a psychiatrist, not a surgeon.
I mean, yeah, so it's gonna hurt much more.
That may be the case, but I like to be prepared for a variety of situations. So I took a course on cosmetic surgery.
Oh,
I haven't performed anything in quite some time, but... well, I'm sure I could manage somehow.
I like him. I freaking love Takaki. But I have a feeling he's probably gonna like sew my legs together.
Kidding aside, I'm sure we've intruded on your meal for long enough, so I'll be taking back my intern now. I'm sure you'll find it much easier to eat without any distractions.
Hold up, please. Do they really have to go? I don't see why it would be a problem to leave them here with me, especially since I need their help, right?
Oh my god. Like, Sakae, like, I know you're talking about me here, but like, come on, like, you, like, with me, like, you're just lightly flirting. But with the doctor, like, I can see you cranked it up to 11. Like, come on, just kiss already.
I'm afraid that's just not possible.
Why?
We have a meeting momentarily, and it's vital they attend. Slacking won't aid their internship with us. They still have a lot more to learn if they're going to become a half-decent doctor. I won't allow them to fall behind. Not on my watch.
Fine. If that's true, then I suppose I can make a special exception just for today.
How uncharacteristically generous of you. You have my thanks. Now, should we get going?
Yeah, sure. I was just saying, like, I just love how sassy they are with each other. God. Oh, God. I actually love this.
And just as I was hoping to put them to work.
Hey, yo!
The good doctor sure knows how to stick his nose in at the worst possible time. Such a pain in my ass. How is it that he always manages to interrupt at the most inconvenient moment? It's gotta be a coincidence, right? Maybe. But still, the guy sure is suspicious. I guess I'm probably overthinking it. Nothing like this has ever happened before, so I should stop worrying already. Besides, I still have plenty of time here. I just need to plan my next step more carefully. If I pick the right moment, I might be able to call them later.
Man, get a hobby, my dude. Also, I was saying, I kind of like this episode better than the last. Anyway.
That Sakai truly is the most pathetic kind of troublemaker. If his disgraceful behavior continues, it'll start to impact your work. You wouldn't want that now, would you? Which means we need to come up with some kind of countermeasure as soon as possible. It's no use smiling at me all innocently. You're at fault too, you know. He may be a patient here, but that doesn't mean you have to dote on him. You need to learn to say no when you don't want to do something.
I did!
Sure, I might have saved you today, but that was purely by chance.
Okay.
I won't always be around every second of the clock to come to your rescue. Please don't pull that face. It hurts my heart to see you upset. I didn't mean to make you feel bad, it's just...
I mean,
where you're concerned, I can't seem to stop myself from being strict. I'm sorry.
I mean, that's fine. If you want to discipline me further, you just had to ask. It's okay, I get it. You're just looking out for me.
Precisely. My intentions are entirely pure. So please, just be careful. before he becomes completely obsessed with you.
I'll be careful. Don't worry about it. I mean, it's not like I'm immediately gonna be picking his around by the end of this.
That privilege to be consumed entirely with thoughts of you is reserved exclusively for me.
You freak! Hello? Right, so shouldn't we get going? I don't want to make us late for the meeting.
Meeting? Ah, yes, of course. Well, you see, there is no meeting. That was merely an excuse to get you out of there and away from that vile pervert.
Yeah, I mean, I could see the way he was staring to you, Doc. Like, he clearly had some, awfully, lewd intentions with you. Someone's tired.
I've been doing research for most of the morning, but I haven't got anything much to attend to until later this afternoon, so I figured I might take a little nap. Would you be so kind as to wake me up in an hour or so?
Yeah, sure. What do you want me to work on in the meantime?
Let's see. Did you manage to finish sorting those documents I asked you to earlier?
Not quite.
Perfect. Then please continue with that and wake me once you're done.
All right. Sure thing.
Oh, I almost forgot. But if you encounter any problems, feel free to poke me. Especially if it's regarding our problem patient Sakai.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
If he calls for you, under no circumstances should you answer him. Just wake me immediately and I'll handle it myself. Understood?
Yep, got it, Doc.
Wonderful. Well then, I suppose we'll speak a bit later.
All right, see ya. Goodbye. Let me guess, a little later. Yep. Got the exact wording correct. Oh, man. I love that.
Huh. What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be at that meeting the doctor mentioned? It's barely been half an hour since he stole you away.
It turns out there's no meeting.
So, it was just some random excuse the jerk came up with on the spot, huh? I should have known. I bet you're thinking he looks pretty unprofessional now. I wouldn't worry about it, though. He's always like that. So, where is the filthy liar,
Taking a nap.
Why does that not surprise me? He did say he was free this afternoon, didn't he? Which means he won't be back to bother us anytime soon.
He's here in the room, mate. Wait, where is he? I thought he took a nap in the room.
This is perfect. It'll just be the two of us.
No! No, 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 no. No, I don't want to deal with that. I'm working. Was there something specific you needed from me?
Specific? No, but I do need you. Budge up a bit. I'm coming in.
But I'm busy. Unless, of course, you want to sort documents for me.
Don't just sit there gawking. I'm a guest. Shouldn't you be fetching me a drink or something?
Oh, buzz off. There's canned coffee if you want it.
Canned coffee? You've got to be kidding me. I'm kind of insulted you think I'd ever touch that crap. Please tell me you don't actually like it. If you had any taste, you'd throw it away.
I mean, it's not bad per se. I mean, heck, I, went in a pinch. It's pretty good. That's all I have, so take it or leave it.
Ugh, this is what I get for mixing with commoners.
Well, freaking buy yourself something better then.
Ugh, yeah, that's awful. I don't even know how you can stomach this stuff.
Regretfully.
It's weak as hell, not to mention lukewarm, which is practically a crime. But worst of all, it doesn't even have any taste or substance. I'm sorry, but it's genuinely vile.
I mean, I like it.
You know what? You deserve so much better than this. I'll show you what real coffee is. Come on.
I'm still working, my dude. I like my internship. My internship at the hospital freaking needs me to do this. But the doctor said to get these documents finished.
And I'm inviting you to have coffee with me. Screw the doctor. You should feel honored.
My dude.
I'm not taking no for an answer, so get yourself together, because we're going out.
I would actually push him off. I can't, okay? I'm working.
Then have someone else do it for you. You're only an intern. Whatever the doc's got you doing, it's hardly that much of a deal. No one's going to lose it over some trainee's unfinished files. Even if there's no one you can ask, it's not the end of the world if it doesn't get done right away. What if we try to find someone to cover you together? If anyone even thinks about telling you no, I'll make sure they change their mind. Not that there's a single chump crazy enough to defy me in this hospital.
Huh? I won't put my workload on someone else. That's just wrong.
Ugh, fine. Let everyone walk all over you, why don't you? I'm only trying to help, but whatever. I give up for now since you're so stubborn.
But dude, if I just listened to what you said, like, wouldn't I have been like letting you walk all over me, you piece of poo? God damn it.
But I'm inviting you out again the second you finish work, okay?
Okay.
If you don't have work, then there's no problem, right? So look forward to it, because you seriously need to shake up your taste buds, my friend. In fact, I'll plan an entire evening of entertainment just for you.
What, you gotta get the other doctors to dance for me? Because I would love that. Maybe he'll leave me alone if I just ignore him.
By the way, I heard you broke up with, what was the name again?
How do you even know about that?
If you knew anything about me, you'd realize how dumb of a question that is. Since you're so cute when you're stressed, I'll let you in on a little secret. When it comes to you, I know everything.
Not in my ear, my dude.
You were going out with that nerd ever since you were in college, right? It was about time you broke it off. Trust me, you made the right choice. You don't deserve to be with a cheating scumbag who dare to date someone else behind your back. I mean, what a moron. How could anyone possibly pick another person over you? I'd never do something as stupid as that. I'm a far better fit for you. You know, if you gave me a chance, I'd never dream of doing something as disgusting to you as that. Heck, if you wanted, I'd gladly stay by your side forever.
If that's what you're offering, I won't mind chaining you to the bed right now and just leaving you for dust.
I'd love you to the day we die. No, even beyond death. Eternity.
My dude, we just met! What do you mean?
Hey, I meant to say to you actually, you don't have to keep addressing me like I'm some stranger, you know? I'd much prefer it if you just call me Sakai. In fact, scratch that. It's an order, got it?
I can't. Think how it would look on the other patients. It's unprofessional.
And I'm supposed to care about that? How many times do I have to tell you? Your opinion doesn't matter when I'm commanding you to do something. You should know by now that it's futile to oppose me on these matters. You do realize it just makes things more fun for me when you do that. I get to watch that adorable frown start to form on your face.
Brother,
As far as I'm concerned, you're only here to amuse me. But I might at least consider allowing you to call me whatever you want, if you promise you'll look only at me.
You know, I have a feeling that picking him at the end is gonna end up really awful. Like, I'm just saying. I mean, might be hot for some of us, but I can already tell like what you're probably gonna do to me. I'm probably gonna be kept in captivity or something, right? Right. You're gonna have me call you master or some weird shenanigan like that.
If you give me your word that you'll stay by my side and be only mine, forever and always, from now on,
Oh, finally!
Damn it. I should have drugged the asshole or something while he was still sleeping. Dr. Takaki, welcome back to the land of the living. You look ever so pale. Did something serious happen?
Please leave. You shouldn't be in here.
Oh wait, yeah, this is where we keep the hospital records. What are you doing here?
Huh?
I said, kindly get out. Immediately.
If you value that pretty face of yours, give up and hand your precious intern over to me.
Excuse me?
Come now, Doctor. You're a smart cookie. I know you know exactly what I meant. Or do you want me to go into more detail,
okay?
I had hoped it wouldn't come to this, but it seems I'll have to hurry things along after all, won't I? Are you okay? He hasn't done anything strange to you, has he? If something happened, please, just tell me, alright? I'm your mentor. You can confide in me no matter what. If he touched you, there are more than a few ways we can sue him into oblivion so he never lays a finger on you again.
Nothing like that happened at all.
Huh. Are you sure? Because I'll understand if you're scared, but you don't need to keep secrets from me. I'll support you in any way I can if you want to bring a case against him.
I mean, honestly, also, why am I lying about this? I mean, yeah, he didn't touch me yet, but like, he was coming on real strong. But then again, I have a feeling like MC is probably like 21, 22 or something like that. They're probably like in the last year of college or something along the lines of that, and just, I guess they wouldn't be able to tell when they're getting harassed. It's fine, honestly.
So he really didn't do anything to you? Oh, thank God. I don't know what I would have done if he'd hurt you.
Okay. I think it probably hurt you more than it did me. You really do look pale, Doctor. You can't have gotten much rest.
Well, that's awfully sweet of you to worry about me. Thank you. I'll be alright. I won't die just because I missed a little nap. In fact, humans can go a remarkably long time without sleep. More than you might think.
Yeah, well, he's a doctor. He would know these things. And honestly, his medical background's gonna scare me once we actually go down his route.
But that's beside the point. The important thing is I'm still worried about you. Even though you said you're fine, it doesn't alter the fact that you were in danger all because I was foolish enough to leave you alone. The dilemma is, it's not like I can stay by your side every second of the day. If I'm always watching over you, that would be uncomfortable for you. Wouldn't it?
True enough. I don't know what to say.
Never mind. Please ignore everything I just said. I'm overreacting again, and I shouldn't burden you with that.
Man, he's really flustered. Like, come on, my dude.
Still, I can't have him wandering around doing whatever he likes all the time. The longer I allow him loose in this place, the more likely it is he'll start preying on patients, or something equally sinister.
What do you mean by something equally sinister?
It's not as though I can just tie him to the bed and solve all my problems.
You just got a terrible idea now, didn't you? Yep, he is.
Yes, that's it! All I have to do is rob him of the ability to move. I could cripple him easily enough. That could be too conspicuous. But if there are other methods that would be less obvious, how am I only thinking of this now? Why be as blunt as a hammer when I could be as stealthy as a snake? It's almost too perfect. That way, he'll never see it coming.
I love my pathetic little meow meow of a doctor.
You don't need to worry about anything anymore, my precious student, because I'll protect you from that pig, from everyone. Everything's going to be fine from now on.
Okay, great. I'm so happy for you, Doctor. A lot later. Oh, looks like Sakae needs me again, but Dr. Takaki made me a promise to stay away. Whatever I do, I'll end up disappointing one of them. I guess I just need to decide who to listen to, and definitely make a save here. Hang on. Save. Thank you. Should I answer Sakae or ignore the call and carry on with work? It's time to choose your side. Alright, let's see. Should I go with Sakae or not Sakae? Sakae, not Sakae. I didn't say I was gonna pick Sakae first, so you know what? We are coming back to this later. Yep, answer Sakae.
Hey, it's only me. So, this thing really does have a direct connection to you, huh? I've never needed to use one before, but it's surprisingly convenient for such a crude invention.
Did you need me for something?
Well, I just figured I'd change up my tactics a little since you're so hard to get a hold of.
Right.
Of course, there's there's no way this could ever beat you being here in person, but I suppose this kind of thing could be interesting in its own way.
Okay.
For example, I can't deny how hot it is to hear your voice so much closer than usual.
Brother, no!
Thinking all sorts of things. How about you? Does it feel like I'm close?
I regret this already. It kinda does, yeah.
And do you like that?
No! What do you mean, yeah? What do you mean? Ah! Yeah, I guess.
You're refreshingly honest on the phone, aren't you? Careful, someone might hear. No, I think I like this side of you. Don't get me wrong, you're utterly adorable when you're acting all shy, but I think I like this better.
Brother,
Makes me
no.
want you even more.
Okay, you freak. Why do I get the feeling that answering Sake's call was a bad idea? It is a terrible idea.
By the way, you have the rest of the day off after lunch, right?
How do you know that?
Do you really need to ask? I told you time and time again. There's nothing I don't know about you. Did you think I was joking? Because if so, you should know that when it comes to you, I'm deadly serious. Which is why, later today...
Give me that, please.
Hey, yo.
That voice. Shit. Why? Why? Why does that stuck-up snake always insist on getting in the way when things are heating up? It's like he's freaking stalking them or something.
More or less.
If only the doctor wasn't here, if he didn't exist, then I could make his precious intern all mine. Why? I never liked him from the very moment I met him, but I couldn't possibly imagine he'd grow to be such a giant pain in my ass like this.
I mean, you know all about that, wouldn't you, Sakae?
He did this to himself. The good doctor must have known I wouldn't stand for it, so I can't be responsible for what happens next, can I? He gave me no choice. If the doctor wants to make an enemy out of me, then I'll just have to answer his expectations.
Oh no. Oh no, what have I done? What have I done?
It's me. Listen carefully, and prepare what I tell you to right away.
I'm so sorry about that. I didn't mean to scare you, it's just... that call. It was from Sakai, wasn't it? The pervert truly is a senseless species of slimeball. Though it seems to be an unfortunate affliction of most upper-class entitled scumbags rather than an exclusive trait of his. If it were at all possible, I'd have him move to a different hospital, but that's not an option as long as he has connections among the directors board. Still, I can't allow him to continue pestering you. It's bad enough he's already disrupted your duties, but I will not stand by while his selfish actions put you and your career in jeopardy. It's unacceptable. So, what do you think we should do? I'm sure if we put our heads together, we can figure something out. Excuse me, it's mine this time.
Alright.
Hello? Right, but what's wrong? Huh? Miyagawa's condition has... Yes, I understand. I'll head there immediately. I'm afraid I'm going to have to step out for a bit. Please be on standby. If anything happens, I'll call you. And likewise, if you need me, please don't hesitate to ring or come and find me if you have to.
I think I already doomed you, Doctor. Like, being for real, and I am so sorry for that. Later that day.
Hey there, Slowpoke. What have I told you about keeping me waiting?
That was...
You could at least try to pick up a bit faster, or I might start to wonder if you're even making an effort.
But dude, that was like less than that was a second! Like, come on!
What would you do if my health took a dramatic turn for the worse, and every second was the difference between life and death, huh?
I picked it up immediately! You freaking brat!
Oh well, luckily for you, you don't need to worry about a scenario like that ever coming to pass. I'm in way too good shape to be taken down so easily, so I suppose I can forgive you this time. If you answer that slowly next time, though, let's just say you can look forward to what follows, my little snail.
What the heck? What? So how much faster do you want me to pick it up? Like, cause here's the thing. Like, I picked it up immediately. How much faster do you want it to be?
Anyway, I didn't call you for an aimless chat. There's something important I want to give you, so I need you to come to my room right this instant. Understood?
All right, coming right in. A little later. Oh, late. Yeah, it's a little later. All right, the hell you want?
Excellent.
What you got?
Now sit down there.
Okay.
By the way, what happened to the doctor? When I call you, he usually comes attached like an unwanted extra.
He had to go deal with some sort of emergency. I think there's been a complication with one of his patients.
An emergency, you say? Interesting.
Yeah, it's
Then
not
I
like...
guess I should get this over with quickly while he's out of the way. I wouldn't want him to interrupt us yet again.
Okay.
Here. I wanted to give you this.
What? What is it?
It's a type of sleeping pill my company created.
Okay. Really? So that's why Wait, so that's why you're here?
What's with that face? There's no need to freak out. Did you honestly think I was hanging around this tedious place for the fun of it? I'm just acting as a patient for the sake of the company's appearance. What better way to build trust in a new drug than have it circulating in the very same hospital that's treating one of the company's prodigal sons?
I see.
It's all just part of the job. If I had a choice, I'd much rather be at the office than stuck here. Though I'm sure Father would object to that, the old fart would probably just reel off one of his classic lectures on how much of a burden I am to my oh-so-brilliant brother. But enough about me.
Aw, have you gone shy all of a sudden?
Shut up. I'm not being shy at all, idiot.
Why are you being like, oh god, why am I starting to like you? Like, just a little bit, just a little bit. Uh-huh. Whatever you say.
I said shut up. It's not like I wanted to talk about that crap. It just kind of came out. Jeez.
God damn it, why do you have to be cute?
What I actually meant to say was that I remembered you mentioning you haven't been sleeping so well lately.
Oh no, I see where this is going. Oh no, I'm gonna like take the sleeping pill for whatever reason. Like, oh come on, I know that the MC's gonna be dumb enough to do it. I know for a fact that they will, and I'm gonna wake up somewhere like unsavory.
It's not like it's anything special, really. You can buy it on the open market already, but it's not exactly cheap. I think you should consider at least trying it though. I've heard it's pretty popular. You don't have any allergies, right? So it should be perfectly safe for you to take straight away. Aren't you curious to see how effective it is?
I am not into somnophilia, thank you very much. I guess.
Good. Then come here. I'm giving it to you. No strings attached.
Okay. Why? Why
Open
am I
wide
approaching?
And there you go.
How
You should be able
dumb!
to swallow it without water.
How dumb is the MC? Thank you.
Well, that's all I needed you for. Feel free to head back now.
Okay. Huh?
Why so surprised? Were you hoping to stay a little longer? I bet you missed me real bad, You know, I wouldn't mind at all if you want to stay. You just have to say so yourself.
Yeah.
Yes, what? Yes, you missed me, or yes, you want to stay.
But dude, both. What do you mean?
That's it. But I think I'm going to need a bit more from you if I'm going to believe you really mean it.
Please let me stay with you, Sakai. I've missed you and I know where to go soon. I can't take this seriously. This is so out of character.
That's more like it. Of course, I want you to stay.
That
If
wasn't
I had my way, you'd be here by my side the whole day.
that wasn't a sleeping pill, was it? A lot later? A little later?
On second thought, that's still no good. The whole year would be better. But no, not even that's enough. I won't accept anything less than forever. Don't be shy. I understand everything now. You were just using that pathetic doctor to try to make me jealous, right?
Oh, how did you know, Sakai?
I bet that's why you entered that relationship back in college, too. You always were reserved, so you just got with someone else to check my feelings, huh?
Man, someone's like way too confident with himself.
In a messed up sort of way, it's actually pretty adorable of you. Especially since you probably thought you were being so smart this entire time. But I'm afraid I know all your tricks.
My tricks?
That's exactly why I made you break up with that college sweetheart of yours.
What?
The tragic thing is, it wasn't even that hard. All I had to do was find some poor sap living on the breadline and wave a bundle of cash at them. You'd probably be disgusted if you knew how many people were willing to screw you over just to get their hands on that money. Seducing someone's partner isn't exactly a tough job if the payment outweighs your conscience. But do you want to know the worst part? That cheating scumbag you were content to cuddle up with took a handout too, just to go along with the whole thing. And they say money can't buy love.
Okay.
Your beloved barely put up a fight when I flashed the cash. That was all it took for the fool to give up and become an obedient little bitch, sniveling at my feet. You do realize what I'm saying, don't you? Your ex betrayed you for a measly paycheck.
Blah blah blah. I appreciate you finally being honest with all this, but honestly, it's not that impressive.
That's the problem with poor people. They're easy to manipulate because their so-called morals fly right out the window when it comes to money.
Oh my god, could you stop with the monologue?
They might try to pretend otherwise, but everyone has a price, and in the end, they all pick the money. Which is why I told you back then that you were right to break up with that moron. Scum like that aren't good enough for you, but with me, you'd never have to worry about that sort of thing. As long as you listen to and obey me until the day you eventually die, I'll never harm a hair on your body. I'll pamper you, take care of your every need, and all it will cost is your heart. If you promise to love me, and only me, I promise I'll be yours for eternity.
Oh my god, are you done? And what if I were to tell the police about your proposal?
Oh, don't be so naive. You're smarter than that. It should go without saying that speaking to the police would be pointless. They're just like all the others, scratching around for scraps.
Well, admittedly, yeah, they're it's pretty easy to deal with that.
They might pretend to take the moral high ground. They might even claim they'll protect you. But at the end of the day, I can buy them the same as I can buy anyone else.
You know, actually, you got a point there. If I ever want to be untouchable in the eyes of the law, all I gotta do is be with this guy. So you know what? You son of a gun, I'm in.
And I mean it when I say I have enough money to make people do whatever I want them to.
Okay, yeah, where do I sign?
Believe me, there's no one you could possibly turn to now. No place you can run and nowhere you can hide.
You're assuming that I would even want to do either of those things.
This show's only just started, and I've prepared the most special seat in the house for you, my sweet. I hope you're looking forward to it as much as I am.
Is it Dr. Takaki's lap? Oh. Okay. Later that day.
Oh, thank goodness you're all right. You have no idea how worried I was when I returned to the room and saw you weren't there.
Sorry about that.
Has something happened? Call me crazy, but I feel like you're acting a little odd.
It's nothing, honestly.
Nothing. Are you sure?
Yeah,
You
don't
wouldn't
worry
lie
about
to me,
it.
right? Because you should know by now that if you have any worries at all, you can discuss them with me. In fact, I'm begging that you do. Please, no matter what it might be, if I can be of any help at all.
Thank you, Doc, but it really is nothing.
Oh, come, silly. You don't need to thank me. I'm just trying to do my best to look out for you. Now, why don't we return to our duties,
Alright, how's this gonna go wrong? I need to know, come on. How bad is it gonna go? Heyo.
I'm so sorry to ask this of you, but would it be alright if you made me a coffee? I'm having trouble concentrating and I don't want to let anyone down.
Yeah, sure. Alright, is this the cafeteria? The hell?
The next time the doctor asks you to fetch him a drink, make sure to mix this in. When you get back, I want you to watch and ensure he drinks every last drop, okay? This stuff is custom. I wouldn't want it to go to waste. Remember, I'm always watching you. If you even attempt to tell anyone about what I've asked you to do, you know what will happen, don't you?
Alright, you got it, Chief.
I want to hear you say, you understand me, okay? So be a good little puppet and use your words.
Yeah, completely understand. Now, like, when do you want me to mix this in? I got it.
Excellent. I knew you wouldn't let me down, darling.
Alright. Can I please, like, get out of this, like, flashback and actually, like, serve the drink? Please, I'm trying to get this over with. Yo, my doc, my dude. Here you go. Hope it helps.
Ah, thank you very much. You're so kind. What would I do without you,
Well, probably go about your day. Probably.
It's delicious. I don't know what you did to make it so tasty this time, but that's probably the nicest coffee I've ever had. Huh? What's the matter? Is there something on my face?
Not at all. Just happy you like it.
Is that so? Well... strange. Somehow I feel so much sleepier all of a sudden. I guess I'll go wash my face or something.
Okay.
Wait. I can't see properly. I must have really overdone it this time.
Doc? You okay, Doc?
Huh? Oh, I'm all right. I'm just spacing out a bit right now. Actually, something's wrong.
Okay.
Please, I don't feel so good. Could you call someone?
As expected of my company's made-to-order medicine. I mean, I knew there'd be no problem manufacturing it, but damn, it sure does work like a charm.
What was it that I gave him?
Oh, just a variant of the drug I gave you to help you sleep. I had them change the dosage of a few key ingredients to make a special mix for our friend here. It wasn't even that hard to tweak to make it work a little faster.
Right.
So, how do you think we should dispose of the dear doctor? We could always abandon him since he's going to be out for a while, but the business side of me says it would be stupid not to sell his organs. Ooh, you know, it'd be kind of amusing to make him a specimen for drug testing, don't you think? That'd be so fitting!
Oh, that'll actually be pretty fun. Yeah, I can't be caught up in this. I need to run. What? What do you mean? Come on! No! MC,
Whoa,
why?
now, if you're not careful, I might mistake you for trying to run away. But you wouldn't do something as silly as that now, would you? Because you know it wouldn't work. Your place is forever by my side from now on. Your voice, your touch, it's all mine. You will devote your everything to me, and me alone.
Okay, sure, but I will get a chance to participate in the experiments, right? I will get a chance to actually, like, just prod the doctor with all these strange chemicals, right?
Don't worry. I'll look after you. Better than anyone's ever been cared for. We'll get away from this boring city, and you'll live a life of luxury. In a place where only I exist.
Yay, illegal experimentation! Nah.
No. Sweetie, I'm not the sort of person you can say no to.
Why am I saying no? I want to participate in illegal experimentation.
What's your problem, huh? Do you want a man who makes more money than you could ever imagine? Or this pathetic doctor who's shown you the slightest bit of affection? There's no way you would pick him, right? Do you even know how much I've been thinking about you? How long I've been dreaming of the day we'd finally be alone together? From the very first moment we met, I've been waiting for this.
For me to drug the doctor?
I've only had eyes for you these past 6 years.
Okay.
When you fought with your ex and were crying all alone. When you were happy, you managed to get a place here. I even know how much you like romance movies. How you rewatch the same few countless times, over and over and over again.
My dude, like, whose Netflix account have you been, like, checking out? Because I don't really watch a lot of romance movies, like, being for real here. Like, I'm more of an isekai sort of guy.
And the fact that when you're depressed, you go to your favorite cafe and drink all by yourself until closing time.
Are you sure you're stalking the right guy here? Like, this sounds nothing like me.
Can't you see? This is what I've been trying to tell you. There's nothing I don't know about you.
Did you get the right person?
I've been by your side these past 6 years. You may not have noticed me, but I was there. Do you think I'd go to such lengths for just anyone? No. I did it for you. And only you.
School counselor. School counselor. Were you the college counselor? Is that who you were? Sakae, you're starting to scare me.
Scare you, huh? What's there to be scared of? I'm the one person in this world who cares about you with every inch of my being. The only one. Can't you see that we can make each other so happy? There's no need to be afraid. I'll make you the most loved person on the planet.
Man's gone full Delulu. He doesn't even know anything about me and he thinks he can love me to bits. He won't even let me participate in the illegal experiments. Like, come on. I think I made a huge mistake.
It's okay. I understand this is all very sudden for you. I bet you weren't expecting such a passionate confession, but I think you just need to sleep on it for a while. Here, I'll help you. That's it. Just breathe. Nice, deep breaths.
Okay.
Trust me, you'll feel better in no time.
Much later? Oh, the next day. Got it. And I'm at church.
Look at you. So stunning. I always knew you'd look good in white. Something more subtle would have worked too, but this is definitely better. Come, we should start the ceremony.
What ceremony? Do we need a priest or something?
A priest? Oh, no, we don't need anything as pitiful as that. This is our ceremony, yours and mine. No other person can cast judgment on our union. I take you as my lifelong companion, and vow in the presence of the Almighty to love and cherish you for eternity, in the good times and the bad, in sickness and in health. Other than us, only God knows the true extent of my love for you, and I will prove that love over and over again for all time. With this, our connection is complete. We're finally alone now, just the two of us. And I won't ever let you go from now on. You're all mine, in body and in spirit.
John, yeah, that's who he was. God, how could I forget? Sakae wins. Nice. All right, let's see what happens if we ignore Sakae. I think it's for the best if I just ignore Sakae's calls from now on. The doctor's right. I need to stay away from distractions, or interning here will be pointless. A little later? Oh, later that day. Got it. Looks like I missed the last train. Great. After avoiding his call earlier, Sakae still managed to flag me down somehow. Dealing with him on top of the rest of my workload meant leaving much later than I hoped.
You're heading home now, right? I can give you a ride if you want.
My guy, you're supposed to be stuck in the hospital! Gah! Speak of the devil. It's okay, I'll be fine on my own.
There's no need to be like that. I'm not going to do anything to you. Well, I mean, I'd be lying if I said I didn't have any ulterior motives, but I also wouldn't want you to hate me. So believe me, I'll hold back for now. Look, just wait here for a bit and think about it, okay? I'll go get my car.
I want to believe him, and I guess it beats walking when it's so late. A little later.
I'm sorry about making you miss the last train. I honestly didn't realize it was so late already. Doctors have it pretty hard, huh?
Tell me about it.
It's only me. Sorry to bother you on your way home, but I forgot to check something important. Can you talk right now?
Hey, who's it from?
That voice just now. Was that Sakai? It can't be.
Huh? Nah, you must be mistaken.
Stop. Don't take me for a fool. You must know there's no way I wouldn't recognize that voice.
Ah, damn it.
That was Sakai, wasn't it? Why are you with him?
I mean, don't worry about it, Doctor. We're married and all. He's just giving me a lift home.
Wait, you're actually in his car? You seriously accepted a lift from Sakai, of all people? Why? Why would you do that? Why are you with him?
You weren't here!
I offered to walk you home on more than one occasion, even invited you over to my house. But you declined every single time, always full of excuses. And yet, despite repeatedly turning me down, you say yes to him? In spite of the fact you know full well what an obnoxious, toxic piece of shit he is, in spite of that, you chose him? Does the idea of me accompanying you home honestly disgust you that much? Do you really prefer to be with someone like him? Is he that much better than me? Is he?
Man, he's really losing it over there. Deep breaths, Doc. Deep breaths.
If I had known it were going to end up like this, I'd never have let you leave on your own.
I think something's wrong with Dr. Takagi.
Huh? Something's up with the doc? Well, that's hardly news. Isn't that just normal?
Yeah, you're right. Unfortunately. Wait. What's that sound?
Give it to me a sec. Hey, Doc. They're busy. If you don't need anything urgent, just hang up already.
Was that you, Sakai? Excellent timing. I'm coming to get my assistant now, so would you kindly stay put? If you're where I think you are, let's see. Yes, I should be able to get there in 10 minutes.
Okay.
If you think I'm gonna listen to a single word you say, you've got another thing coming. They're my responsibility now, and I fully intend to see them home safely, so I suggest you...
Oh, it's okay. You've done more than enough. Thank you, so please, stay right where you are.
Are you stupid or something? I said
Even if you move, I'll still know where to find them. I've got the GPS tracking right here. So why not save yourself a silly game of cat and mouse,
You're bluffing.
Am I? Oh, and it's useless to try and disable their device. Even if you turn it off, it won't make a difference. I hid the tracker someplace else.
Wait, somewhere. Where? Doctor, where? Where did she keep the tracking?
I bet you'd love to know where, wouldn't you? But trust me, you'll never find it.
Well, yeah, I doubt he'd be able to reach it.
But what a waste of time it is talking to you. Would you be a dear and pass me back to them?
Hell no, I'm not gonna do that.
I said, please let me speak with them.
Oh, fine. Whatever. Here. He wants to talk to you.
Why, hello again. Now, I want you to listen very carefully. I'm going to leave the hospital and head to your location now. Just wait quietly, please. All will be revealed when I arrive, okay?
Got it.
Well, he's certainly acting strange, all right. But there's no way I'm just gonna roll over and do what he wants. Let's get you out of here.
All right. I have a feeling you're gonna regret this, though. It never ends well for the other person, I'm just saying.
What the actual fuck?
It's that Takaki in the road. Wait,
Stay
what?
inside. I'll handle this lunatic.
Well, you're screwed.
Surprised to see me, Sakai? I told you, didn't I? I know exactly where they are at all times.
Yeah, you did. But that doesn't make this any less insane. Who jumps out in front of cars like that? You could have killed yourself.
Thank you for seeing them safely home so far, but I can take it from here. You're free to go now.
Huh? What the fuck are you talking?
I need to speak with my assistant in private, so could you please go home? If you stay, you'll only be in the way of our conversation, so I'm politely asking you to leave. I'll take your car and drive them the rest of the way. You'll be fine walking home alone, won't you? Or would you rather I make it so you can never walk again?
Oh my god, he's gotten insane.
Quit waving that syringe in my face, will you? Do you really think an empty threat like that will work on me?
I don't think it's that empty.
Oh, you underestimate me, Sakai. But I'm feeling generous tonight. Would you like to check yourself as to whether or not it's an empty threat? I'll warn you, though. The substance inside is a nasty one. So nasty, in fact, that it's actually illegal. If I give you a shot of this stuff, what do you imagine might happen,
I get it already. You win for now, Doctor, but don't think we're done.
What on earth was that all about? Hi, Doc.
Well, it looks like I'll be escorting you home after all.
As if this wasn't weird enough. Okay.
Now that I think about it, this is the first time we've ever been together outside of the hospital. It's funny how things work out sometimes, isn't it?
Aren't we back in the hospital? Isn't this the hospital building?
I'm sorry for losing my composure earlier. When it comes to you, it seems as though I just can't help myself. I can only apologize for getting so worked up. I know it's unprofessional. It's just...
It's just... It's okay. I should be the one apologizing to you.
Huh? No, absolutely not. There's no need for you to apologize at all. I know how easily people fall under that swine's charms. It's all my fault. I should have been stricter with you. But you don't need to worry about that anymore. I promise I will protect you. From him. And from anyone else who ever tries to harm you. From the first moment we met, I always wanted to defend you. Shielding you from snakes like that was my only wish. You're so precious. So pure.
The way you said it was just so goofy.
And with everything that happened earlier, I understand things now more clearly than ever before.
Right.
Which is why I've made it my mission to eliminate everything that could possibly put you in danger.
Okay.
That's a good start, right? It's perfect. Of course, you wholeheartedly approve, don't you? I can't proceed without your cooperation.
I suppose that might make my life a hell of a lot easier.
I'm not hearing an answer.
All right, do it.
Really? You're sure you're all right with that?
Yep.
It seems we're going to have lots of fun together from now on, doesn't it? My devious little assistant.
I love his little chuckle there. God. All right, what's going on?
When I'm done, there'll be no one left to look at you but me.
Okay. Okay, Doc. Thank you. All right. The next day.
It's yours, right? Who's it from?
Surprise, surprise, it's Sakai.
Slippery, slimy Sakai. Perfect timing. Go ahead, answer it.
All right. Hello?
Hey, it's me. I have some urgent business with you, so get your ass here right now.
So, what did he want?
He didn't really say.
Is that so?
You know what Sakai's like.
Being his usual demanding self then, huh? Well, you're free to go, but I'll come with you. Purely for the sake of protecting you, of course.
Sure.
What are you doing here? My business is with them.
Don't play dumb, Sakai. Didn't you learn a single thing from our little encounter yesterday? You know what they say about people who fail to learn from their mistakes. This is why I hate dealing with people like you. Too dense to even know when to quit.
Did you say something?
What?
Geez, this is why I can't stand people like him. One minute he's acting all innocent, the next, full psycho. At least I never try to hide what I am.
No, It must be your imagination. So, did you call my poor assistant here for another one of your worthless attempts to win them over? I've warned you enough times now. They're not your slave, so would you kindly quit calling them out on a whim?
What's wrong, Doctor? You're unusually talkative today. Not that it matters. I'll say it once more in the hope it might actually sink into that thick skull of yours.
Oh boy, here we go again.
They're my personal nurse, not your property. And if you continue to deny me that privilege, I'll make sure you never work in this hospital again. Is that clear?
I swear, these guys are like just... Oh god, they're so hypocritical.
I'm not sure I understand, Sakai.
Now who's playing dumb, huh? Don't try to act all tough, Doc. It doesn't suit you. You know full well I have the kind of power over this place that could end you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Am I meant to be frightened of that?
What? Have you lost your mind? I'm telling you, if you don't back down, I'll...
And I'm asking you if I'm supposed to be scared. It's a fairly simple question.
I mean, yeah, to be fair, I don't remember if he did anything to the doctor the last, Wait, yeah, you had to get me to drug the doctor. Literally, you could not do a thing.
So, is that all you wanted to say? Or do you have any last words?
Huh?
Wait, what are we doing?
Oh, it's just, I don't think you're going to be able to talk for a while.
What are you saying? No, that's the syringe from yesterday. You wouldn't dare.
Correct! How observant of you! Since you already know what it contains, I'll skip the explanation this time. I know your memory can be a little laggy, but I trust you recall our conversation from before, right?
Are you actually insane?
Quite the opposite. I think you'll find I'm perfectly sane. If I weren't, my hand would tremble when injecting this. But see? Steady as a surgeon.
Hey, don't just stand there watching. Stop this creep.
There's no need for them to get involved in this. Though you should know that I'm only doing it in the name of protecting them. And do you know what the best part is? They're the one who pulled the trigger. Perhaps if you hadn't been such a persistent pervert, you wouldn't find yourself in such a sorry situation now, would you?
You
can't move, can you? It's already kicked in. I mixed a small dose of a different drug in your morning meal. For someone like you who doesn't usually take much in the way of medication, even a minuscule dose has a decent impact.
Wow, so you literally were sitting here doing Jack Diddley. I thought you were supposed to be the golden boy who was gonna put his body to work for medical advancements. God damn it, you are a complete hack, Sakai.
Unfortunately for you, you're pitifully predictable. It didn't take long to track your patterns of behavior to know you'd call for them around this time. And I was right.
why you?
You know, just like you, I know everything about them. In fact, as crazy as it may sound, I'm grateful to you, especially for the matter with their ex. You drove that sleazebag away before I even had to lift a finger.
Hey, yo.
How did you know that?
Wait, legit. How? Wait, what? Where?
Oh, Sakai, haven't you been paying attention at all? I said I know everything about them, including the fact that you've been stalking them for the last 6 years. Actually, you made it extremely easy for me. Thanks to you, I only needed to borrow all the data you'd gathered. What you learned in 6 years, I discovered in a mere 6 days spent deciphering your poorly written notes and photographs. Not to mention that delightful treasure trove you thought you'd hidden so well.
What? Then you...
Oh yes. It was only a matter of time before I was able to hack into the plethora of listening devices and cameras you had set up to spy on them.
Ew.
Ah, the image quality. Mwah. And from such incredible angles, too.
What have you guys been watching? Oh no! Wait, what?
I suppose I should expect nothing less from someone with so much spare cash to devote to such depraved endeavors. Still, I'll admit that it's far better than anything I could possibly have afforded.
Ugh.
Whoops! It seems as though our little chat is dragging on a touch. Now, before the effects wear off.
Stop it! Don't come any closer!
Please try not to move. The more you force yourself, the more you'll injure your precious muscles. If you stay still, well, it'll hurt a lot less.
I love the doctor. I freaking love the doctor.
No! Stop!
Oh my god. Guys, please, get a room! We are in a room, but like, oh my god. Can I leave for this?
Shh. Relax.
Oh my god. Oh. You can't tell me that they ain't doing it. Like, you can't tell me that they don't want to get down and dirty with each other. Like, come on.
I selected this specific concoction very carefully so that when it interacts with what you ingested earlier, it will only hurt for a moment. And then everything will be over. I'm not a monster.
You'll never get away with this. I won't forgive you.
Aw, you won't forgive me? However will I go on? Ha! As if I'm even remotely interested in your forgiveness. By removing you, I am doing the world a favor. My conscience is clean.
Actually, to be fair, yeah, my conscience is completely clean. Like, we don't need another rich boy running around.
But before you depart, there is one more thing I need to thank you for. You know how you bought out their entire apartment block? Well, that really was the greatest gift you could have given me, Sakai. If I remember correctly, the other residents will be evicted by the end of the month.
Hey, yo.
I couldn't have even come close to what you've achieved on my meager salary. So you really have been immensely helpful, and for that, I can't thank you enough. It seems you're already slipping away. Such a shame. I had hoped to revel a little longer in your despair. Can you hear me, Sakai? You can leave us peacefully in the knowledge that I plan to take excellent care of them. I'll make them happier than you ever could. Your pulse is quickening. But don't worry. I'll slow it down soon enough. I'm not going to let you die, friend. No. That would be far too easy for you. Since you seem to love this place so much, I'm going to make sure you never leave.
Oh no. Wait, what's he doing? What? He's a ghost! Ah! Wait, did
Well then, I suppose this makes you my accomplice, so listen to me carefully. I wouldn't want you to end up in trouble, so please keep this our little secret, okay?
Did you just Thanos snap him? He was just fading out! What happened there? Hello? Uh-huh.
That's it. As long as you keep your mouth closed, both of us will be just fine. Though, perhaps it would be for the best if you quit your job here at the hospital. What? It's not like you need to worry about money or anything else. I promise I will provide everything you could ever need and more. You never have to work another day in your life with me by your side. So smile for me?
I guess I have no choice now but to shoot him my best smile.
You look stunning as always. I want you to always look at me with that same smile. I'll never let another tear fall from your precious eyes. I will always protect you, body and mind, until the day you die. Even then, I'll still keep on protecting you. I could study embalming techniques to preserve you eternally.
The hell?
Or, no, that's not enough. I could keep the most important parts of you all to myself. Your eyes, your ears, your heart. I'm sure I could make space on one of my shelves for such exceptional specimens.
What the okay.
As for the rest, I'd want to show you off to the world. My pride and joy, my everything.
Are you putting me in a museum? What's going on?
We could use your bones to educate future generations here at the hospital. I always thought you had the structure of a model. In death, you could be just that.
Okay, you freak.
Please, don't pull such an anxious expression, my darling. None of that matters in the present. We've got plenty of time to come to a fitting conclusion together. For now, you'll live in a world with no one else but me. Your eyes, your breath, your voice, your body, it all belongs to me. I'll own your everything.
Okay. Sure.
I've never been so happy in my entire life. You did this. You changed me. So you see, when you think about it, this is all your fault. Thanks to you, I never, ever want to let go of you.
You're welcome.
Even if you try to resist, I'll just teach you slowly, lesson by lesson, until you learn you're entirely mine. I'll wipe the word no from your vocabulary. You already captured my heart. It's only fair I have yours.
I mean, it wasn't intentionally.
So, let's be grateful for finding one another. Not many people are lucky enough to meet their forever partner. We'll stay together for the rest of our lives. No, even after we exit this world, we'll find a way to remain as one in death.
He's fading away! Huh. Okay. Takaki went. Stop that. Stop. But yeah, Takaki wins. But anyway, that was Yandere Heaven Volume 2. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys do want to play this for yourselves, link to the game will be in the description below. It's unhinged, as it always is. There are some tropes in here that are like, God, they're like really dated, but I know like that's kind of the point of Yandere Heaven. It's just like, you know, some wacky Yandere shenanigans. It's based on the like original CDs way back in the day, and I don't know how much of it is like accurate to the CDs. I'm not sure. I've not actually like listened to them at all. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all have a lovely rest of the day, and as always, I'll be seeing you in the next video. This is Lion signing off. Ciao.